Hello, Junior Sharks fans. Jason Lawley here. Welcome to a warming up Blaine, Minnesota.
Hey, Steven, go get your skates on. You can wrap it. I
would. The Sharks getting ready to take on the Oakmoor Patriots. Only 4 things missing, though, to keep us from starting. And that would be 2 linesmen and 2 referees, as we have a scorekeeper. High drama here today as the Sharks face the possibility of not having Carrick Stevens and Colin Chan at the end of the game yesterday. As the handshake line was happening, Stevens and Chan were assessed game misconducts by the referee, which lead to an automatic 1-game suspension. However, when you look at the rule book, the progression for that kind of penalty is a misconduct penalty followed by a game misconduct penalty. Coach Doyle went to the tournament director, who in turn contacted the head referee. And upon talking to them minutes before game time, gave the 2 Sharks the go-ahead that they could play tonight. So we have 2 linesmen. Not sure if we're getting a 2-referee system, everything been a 4-man system since we arrived. But it looks like we might be... Oh, we got 2 referees just showed up as well, so we got our full allotment of officials. Might be coming from a previous game that went long. Sharks looking to get their first win here in Minnesota. So although the Stevens and Chan are back, Sharks did receive some bad news. Tanner Fast, who's been battling an illness, is not suited up tonight, so no Fast. And we are off. Patriots come up the left-hand side. Chan is there. Tipped forward by Jones. Now pushed down deep. Comes right to the Patriots. Shot loose in front. Now that comes out. Long pass. Cross ice for Chan. Chan comes after it. Patriots go behind the net. Now come out with it. Both these teams looking for their first win. Patriots 0-3 as well. That comes over to Inouye. Inouye hooked down, no call. That comes back, splits Jones and Tremblay. Dennis. Dennis, long stretch pass to Inouye. Inouye, toe drags, comes in, shot, didn't get all of it. It's fed up the ice, that hits off of Inouye, and shot is covered up. Those of you wondering why that's not too many men. Too many men is the intentional playing of a puck, so if it accidentally hits somebody, if the puck accidentally hits a player exiting the ice, that is not a too many men penalty. Comes through, behind the net it goes, Lawley, first one there, Lawley comes up, indirect pass, looking for Kubota. Now back deep it goes. Lawley on the forward check, or on the check. Hounds his man. Comes to Janik. Janik has it. Fed up to Kubota. Kubota's shot deflects up and into the netting. Should be no shortage of ice time, especially for these forwards. Face off. Down low. Now push behind the net. Dennis is there. Chips it in deep. Franzik on the forecheck. Pushed up and out. Comes all the way back down to Hagen. Hagen works it up off the boards. Taken by Stevens, but knocked away from him. Now chipped up to Martino. Martino constructs the blue line. Martino finds Dennis. Dennis one time or snapshot glove down. Last broadcast of the season here, more than likely. Let's see if we can get one clean one. That comes back. Martino's shot. Blocker to side. We're on the half boards now. Martino and Stevens both there. Pats come out with it. Now Martino works it back to Dennis. Dennis back to Martino. Martino had that puck. Just missed it. Dennis into the backboards now, taken by the Pats. Now it does come out to Stevens. Stevens and Martino. Stevens cuts to the center. Stevens all the way through. Stevens backs up. He'll go into the corner. Toe drags. Looking for a call. Doesn't get one. They battle for it in the corner. Referee asking him to move the puck, but all the players are backed up. Now Stevens comes out with it. Backhand pass, rolled off his stick. Stevens still with it. He'll feed it back down low, looking for Chan. Chan in pursuit. Fed around. That comes up and out to Jones. Jones looks to get it to Kwong just behind him. Big collision. Chan and Kwong. That comes up right to Patrick. Come back in away to the slot, right in front, shot, score. Colin Chan puts the Sharks on the board, 1-0. Face off, comes to Lawley to Jones. Down, no icing, waved off. Kwong got a touch. Inway, tries to stuff it in, comes loose, Kwong is there. Chan after it. Chan into the corner. Kwong joins him. Comes out. Pass, indirect pass comes down. Jones able to take it. Jones holds it momentarily. Now it comes to the Pats. They'll come in. Toe drag. Pass across and worked away by the Sharks. Lawley has it. Lawley tries to feed it back behind the net, but taken by the Pats. That shot blocker straight up in the air. Now it falls behind the net. Inaway feeds it out. Long slap shot high. Kwong has it. Kwong feeds it back to Lawley. He'll take it off a skate. Now fed into the front. Loose. And now worked out by Inaway. Inaway comes in. He'll come up the right-hand side. Inaway, though, had that fall off his stick as the rest of the Sharks change behind the play. And now Otaro will also get to the bench. Kubota with a steal. His snapper blocked. Kubota behind the play. The pitch jack. it comes to Trambly. Trambly's shot chipped up and worked over by Janik. Janik circles. Janik, it'll go behind his net. He'll work it over to Hagen. Hagen feeds it up to Kubota, but now intercepted, and here come the Patriots back. They'll gain the red line and push it in deep. Rimmed around. Now here comes Piszczak. Piszczak centers, looking for the one-timer, just missed. Janik tried to feed it deep. Now here come the Patriots. Patriots come up the left-hand side. Janik, excuse me, that comes all the way around on the backhand. Now Franzik has it. Franzik with his head up, cuts to the middle. Now here comes Franzik all alone. Check from behind. Franzik drops it deep, looking for Stevens. Come the Pats. They'll just backhand it in right on net. Comes to Lawley. Lawley circles. Lawley comes up the left-hand side. Lawley comes all the way through. He'll build a wall. Come to the front. Shot. Blocked. Pats. That comes all the way through. Now here comes a break as one under Franzik skate. Lawley comes, gets a slashing penalty coming up. Extra bonus time for the Patriots, as that'll now result in the power play. Patriots are sending one player deep. That puck came in, snuck under Franzik's skate, spraying a 2-on-1. Lawley on the back check with a hack. Picked up the penalty. That comes to Chan. Chan comes up. Where's that Trambly? Let's see, or Inouye. Actually, that was Otaro Inouye. Now here come the Pats up the left-hand side. All the way through. Good stick or skate there by Jones. Long shot, glove save by Hilsentegger. Now back up to the point. They'll go cross down low. Blind pass. Jones couldn't quite handle it. Now Pats go down low. Right to the slot, blocked in front. Jones activates. Hagen tried to feed that around, didn't get enough on it. Now it comes back. Jones will be the first one there. Jones comes up the left-hand side. Now Hagen has it. Hagen feeds it cross ice to Inouye. Sharks will change. Inouye comes in again. Inouye pulls it down, but has it taken away. Here come the Pats back. 40 seconds on the Lawley minor. Janik's there. Janik works that puck away. He'll feed it up off the boards to Chan. Chan works it up and out. Now here comes Chan. He's got a step. Chan comes to the outside, but just poke checked off of his check. Now Chan recovers it. And now Chan persistently knocks it deep, but now decides to pull back as the Sharks look to get into their penalty kill. That comes through. Janik races back. Janik pressures his man. Cross ice pass, just missed. That shot sticked aside by Hilsey. 3 seconds on the Lawley minor. It's about to be over. And now it comes to the Sharks. And here comes Janik. Janik comes to the right-hand side. Janik feeds one on net and glove down. Oh, we got the wrong score here. Sorry, folks. Let's give the Sharks one. That's better. Clean face-off when Jones has it. Jones shot blocked. Actually hit the skate of Trambly. Now Jones has it again. Jones little pull toe drag. Now here comes Jones out of the offsides though. Kubota just a hair early. Now it comes to Piszczak, overshot, just wide, kicked aside. Down low to Kubota. Kubota's stick stuck in the wall, got the blade in a crack there. And here come the Pats, they'll come up left-hand side. Jones backs up. Centering pass comes all the way through, shot, and Hilsenteger's able to glove that one down. 7:37 here, period number 1. Trucks up 1-0. The goal by Colin Chan. Stevens will step in, take this draw, goes to the half boards, now fed up and out. Now here comes Franzik. Franzik comes in, shot, loose, trickles in the blue paint, now goes to the side. Stevens is there, along with Maltino, but that comes out past Janik, backed up and fed down the ice. No icing. Stevens, first one there. Franzik has shown his speed a couple of times, as that's blocked. Now here comes the shot, whistled just wide. Comes up all the way around. That shot kicked aside. Comes all the way up and out. Maltino chips it up, looking for Stevens. Stevens will be the first one there. Stevens comes in, cross ice. That pass is taken. Now Maltino has it. He'll spin back, looking in front. Steph has it. Or actually, Stevens comes up now. Back to Dennis. Dennis, inside, outside. Now cuts to the center. Dennis, still with the puck. And that comes in, kicked out, and now fed all the way down the ice. That'll be icing. .509 here, period number 1. Sharks looking to extend their lead. Pats, long stretch pass all the way through. It's onside. And I think we'll see more of that. Fed around deep by the Pats now behind the net. Toe drag, cut to the center now, back to the point. Shot blocked in front, comes up and out. One way, over to Chan. Chan, the goal scorer, comes in. Chan comes in, rifles one. Blocker save, comes right back to Chan. Chan keeps it, tries to curl, but it's taken away. Held in. Now Chan chips it up against the Inway. Kwong activates. Inway had a rolling puck, tried to get it to lay down, couldn't. And now here comes the pass. They'll cut to the center, shot, and blocker cut down by Hilsey. Couldn't quite control it all the way. Now Kwong has it. Kwong and Inway. Kwong comes in, toe drag, tries to feed it over to Inway, just a little too far. Inway's gonna drop it back for own Kwong. Kwong circles. Kwong to the front. He'll find Janik. Janik's one-timer, loose in front, still loose. And now it pops out. Janik activates, but here comes the Pat 3-on-1, comes over, good back check. That shot partially fanned on. Now fed around by the Patriots. Janik, he's hounded. He'll backhand it up, but fed right back in. Inway, pressured. Inway backs, passes to Jones. Now Jones cuts to the center. Finds Piszczak. Piszczak gets the red line. Finds Jones, who's now activated. Jones comes in. His shot blocked. Loose in front. Lots of rebounds here for the Sharks if they can get traffic. Kubota and Piszczak, as well as Tremblay, all there. There comes the Tremblay. Tremblay shot and glove down. Tremblay will take this draw. Comes straight down, pops back down to Kubota. Kubota over to Lawley. Lawley back to Dennis. Dennis, nice move. Back to Lolly. Lolly shot loose right in front. Now fed up. And cross ice feed. Taken by the Pats, they'll enter the zone. Cross centering pass goes all the way through. Battle for by Piszczak. Piszczak has a little bit of time. Piszczak feeds it up and a little behind Kubota. Now Lolly's there. Fed up and not out. Now Dennis reaches for it. Piszczak goes to the half boards. Long one-timer right from the slot. Looks like it hit Hilsey in the mask and then dropped down to his glove. Face-off comes back. Sharks have it. Hagen works it up to Franzik. Franzik spins. He'll feed it to Stevens. Stevens cuts to the center. Stevens has that knocked off his stick, but recovers it. Now to the half-boards. Feeds back to Janik. Janik backhander right to Stevens. Now chopped from away from him. Here comes a 2-on-1. Hagen's back. Stevens on the back check. Shot and glove save by Hilson Tegger. Sharks got caught. Odd man rush came in. Hagen played the pass the whole way. And Hilsey was up to the challenge. Face-off comes up and held in. Now to Janik. Janik gets it back from Hagen. Now up to Chan. Chan cross ice looking for Kwong, but taken by the Pats. Here come the Pats back. They're going to into the zone left-hand side. Hagen's there. Hagen battles for it. Chipped up and hit with a high stick. Now taken by Janik. Janik feeds it up to Kwong. He'll get it up and out. Cross ice feed. Toe drag. Janik is able to work that back and get it up to Kwong. Kwong. We got a penalty actually coming to the Pats, so the Sharks will get some extra time. Hagen has it. He'll feed that over to Inouye. Now up to Janik. Janik cuts back over to Hagen. Hagen enters the zone. He'll drop it back. Right back to Kwong. Kwong comes in. Oh, just wide. It looked like it was tipped. Shannon has it. And now we get the touch. We're going to get a slashing call, I believe. And that's what it is. So Sharks will come out. Hagen, Lolly, and Dennis. That's fed to Dennis. Dennis over to Hagen. Hagen back to Dennis. One play catch. Shot by Hagen. Blocker wide. Boda's there. Hagen has it. Hagen battles for it on the half wall. Comes up to Dennis. Dennis, the blue line. His shot deflects and up into the netting. Well, you say it was deflected by the Sharks. They're going to take it to the outside to the neutral zone. Face-off, clean win. Lolly to Dennis. Dennis is going to go back behind the net. He'll pressure. He'll feed it up to Lolly. Lolly comes up the right-hand side. Feed it over to Tremblay, and it comes in deep now. Fed up. Lolly picks it up. Gets it over to Dennis. Dennis, shot, loose. Pops straight up in the air. Lolly has it. Lolly feeds it down low. Trambly walks the blue line. Feeds it to Hagen. Hagen comes in. Hagen back to Trambly. Trambly to Dennis to Lawley. Lawley, snapshot, deflects, goes wide. Comes back into the corner. Lawley be the first one there. He'll feed it down low. Trambly has it. He'll pull it back to his forehand. Trambly up to Lawley. Back to Emmett. Lawley feeds it across to Hagen. Hagen comes down low. Hagen fed into the boards. Lawley comes down. That's set all the way down the ice. That'll be icing. Good pressure there by that line, and now we'll see the next power play line come on for the Sharks. 8 seconds left in the period, 27 seconds left in the penalty. So Sharks will be looking for a quick strike here. Kwong will take the face-off. 8 seconds, a little too much to pull the goalie. Usually you see that with 3. Stevens shot blocked. Comes all the way out to Inouye. Inouye to Jones. Jones at the buzzer, too late, and it's blocked. After 1, Sharks 1. Pats nothing. We'll be back for period number 2. Welcome back. Back to Stevens. Sharks with a abbreviated power play here to get started. Stevens cross ice pass looking for Martino, now flipped up and out. Penalty's over. Lawley has it. Lawley feeds it up off the boards. Now fed in deep. Janik retreats. Janik will get there. He'll rim it around. Nobody there for the Sharks. Out in front, and that just missed. Comes off a skate to Franzik. Franzik tries the indirect pass, now knocked down. Comes across. Janik's there. Janik steps in, comes through, fanned on. Helsy's lost his stick. Now comes to Stevens. Stevens kicks it up to his stick. Stevens pulls it back, shot blocked. Watch this long change for both these teams. Now that's fed up. Franzik comes in all alone. Centers right in front, comes all the way through. Shot by Jones and glove save. Good look by Franzik to feed that out in front. Found Jones cutting. Moments before, puck fed through the blue paint. It was there for the tap in, but partially fanned on by the Pats player. Here comes to Dennis. Dennis will feed it down. Dennis' shot goes just wide. Pats cut to the center. Jones is there. Comes back to Inouye. Inouye, his pass blocked and rebound. Swallowed up by Hilsentegger. Inaway takes this draw right into the dot now. Puck's loose, comes all the way through. Now here comes the Sharks. Kwong, and Inaway behind him. That'll be offsides. Comes Inaway pushes it in, feeds it through. Chan tries to get it back to Owen Kwong. Now Kwong steals it, fed up, right into Kwong. Kwong pushes it down to Chan, or Inaway. Inaway has the puck come right back to him. Centering, looking for Chan. Chan has it. Chan, turn around. Goes wide. Now Inaway, first one there. He'll try to back pass, but taken off the boards by the Pats. Now the Pats come up. They'll feed it into the zone. Comes all the way through, tipped aside. Pats recover it. They'll walk the blue line. Inaway's there. Feed it back to the half wall. Jones. And actually, Jones is going to get a penalty. Cross check. So now the Sharks will go on the second penalty kill of the game. As the Pats will look to tie this game up. Kubota takes the draw. One. Where the Pats will come down low. Janik's there, along with Hagen. Back up to the point. Shot and covered up. Hilsentegger fought around the screen to make that save. Face off, comes to Hagen. Now the Pats recover it. They'll feed it up to the point. Shot, tipped in front, rebound, still there. And Hilsentegger again with the save. Martino will step in, he'll take this draw. Right to the dot, but comes to Tremblay. Here comes Tremblay up the left-hand side. Tremblay comes in, he's got a step shot, loose and now covered. Good burst of speed by Emmett Tremblay. Minute 20 left on the Jones minor. Martino take this draw. Back to Dennis. Dennis to Lawley. Lawley's just going to flip it into the corner. Martino's there. He's going to try to waste some time, but taken from him. But into the referee skates. Now Martino will lock up. Now chipped away. That comes back to Dennis. Dennis tries his luck. That goes just wide. It's going to rim all the way up and out. Lawley is going to back up. Lawley will just feed it up. No icing. Cross ice pass. Comes off a stick, but now recovered. And here come the Pats. They'll enter the zone, push it in deep. Into the corner they go. Dennis is there, along with Tremblay. Cut up to the point. Now back down low. Try the point again. Shot and covered up momentarily. Hilsentegger. Sharks will change their line with 24 seconds left on the Jones minor. 12:41 here period number 2. Face off, clean win by Stevens. Comes back to Janig. He'll rim it up, but held in at the point. Long shot, and Hilsentegger saw that all the way. "10 seconds now in the penalty. Stevens again will take this draw to Hilsentegger's left. Comes back now, this time win by the Patriots. And their shot goes up into the netting. Because it came off a Shark stick, it stays in the zone. Actually now 11 seconds left. I don't know how I didn't see that correctly. Another win. Patriots shot. Hilsey loose. Rebound. Battled for it. Now pushed into the corner. Patriots cut to the center. Shot. Hilsentegger is able to knock that one down. Janik feeds it up, looking for Jones. Jones has it. Jones, he's tripped up. No call coming. Stevens has it. He's got Franzik. Stevens right in front, looking for Franzik. Come all the way through. Hagen, he'll try to feed one on. Puck's loose and now covered up. And now Jones is going to get wrapped up. We'll get a stoppage here, 12:01. Sharks back to full strength. Inouye will take this draw. Inouye wins that back. Chan shot goes just wide now. Kwong in pursuit. Pushed around deep. Inouye reads it. Tries to feed it out front now. Inouye has that come over to Kwong. Now the Pats have it. They'll feed it up. And good step in by Chan. They'll hold it in, push it in deep as Inouye back on the forecheck. Worked up right to Chan. Chan puts it deep again. Finds Inouye. That comes out of Chan. Chan has it. Chan circles around. Chan up to Lawley. Lawley over to Dennis. Dennis, shot blocked. Comes right in the slot momentarily. Nobody there for the Sharks. And now fed up and out. That shot pushed into the corner by Hilsentegger. Lawley will be the first one there. He'll send it back around for Dennis. Xander feeds it up and out. Now pushed in deep again. Lawley gives chase. He'll get it behind the net. Feeds it up to Kwong. Kwong into the corner now. The Pats go. Lawley steps up on his man. Into the corner it goes again. Fed in front, right to Chan. Chan. Cross-ice pass comes off the back of Inouye though. That comes all the way through, and now Hilsentegger will cover it up. 10:33 here, period number 2. Sharks still up 1-0, but they'd like to add to that lead. Fourth game here in 3 days for both these teams. Championship games here, and for the T1 EHL will happen tomorrow for all of the age divisions. That shot blocked. Into the corner it goes. Now pushed deep. Jones is there. Jones chips it up, and now it comes to Tremblay. Tremblay gets it up to Kubota. Kubota cuts to the center. Here comes Kenny Kubota all the way up, still with it, but now knocks off his stick. And the Pats come back the other way. Zohner, the zone, shot, score! Picked the corner, went bar in. All tied at 1. It's 10:05 here in the first period. Face off. Fed in deep. Stevens will get there. Stevens runs it around looking for Lawley. Didn't quite have enough mustard on it. Now Janik's there. Janik works it away. Feeds it up and out to Franzik. Franzik inside out. Now Franzik puts it in deep. Gets on his horse. Goes after it. Franzik with Martino. That's fed back to the center. Martino comes to Lawley. They'll flip it to Stevens. Stevens takes a hit now. Franzik, first one there. Back to Lawley. Lawley goes inside out. Now here comes Lawley, comes in. His shot loose, and puck comes loose and squirts free, but it's after the whistle. .9:21 here. Face-off comes down low to the Pats, but recovered by the Sharks. Back to Chan, takes it off a skate. Now here's a lead pass, comes out. Dennis races back. Hold up, shot, and covered up. Good play there by the Patriots. They pulled up right at the dot. Dennis went past, and they got a quality look against Hilsentegger. Now fed around to Chan. Chan protects the puck. Now works it to the half boards. Comes to the Pats. Inoue's there. Inoue battles for it. Now reversed. Dennis is there. Now fed up and held in. Comes back over. One-timer goes just wide. Looks like Colin Chan playing some defense. And Hagen at forward, trying some new things. That comes up and out, and that comes not in, so no stoppage. That's fed over. Shot, and Hilsentegger covers up. 8:22, and that means it's time to cut the ice. End of the first half of the game. Sharks won, Patriots won. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, bringing you the conclusion to this game. Welcome back, Sharks fans. Junior Sharks fans, I should say. Period 2 about ready to resume. All tied at 1. We have our referees have shown up. We're waiting for our linesmen. I see them coming in, entering the ice. Reset here. 8. I think that's an 8:22 on the game clock. Period number 2. Face-off will come to Hilsey's right. Inoue, Kwong, and Hagen at forward. Dennis and Lawley start on D. About to get underway here. Face-off comes down, shot, and Hilsentegger covers it up. Know what there's a conversation about. Couldn't figure it out. Face off, back up to the point. Lawley's there. Lawley works it away. Comes now to Inoue. Inoue goes to the outside. Inoue's pursued. Cuts all the way through. Now Hagen has it. Hagen comes through. Hagen tries to get a shot off. Can't. Comes back to Dennis. Dennis feeds one right on net. Turned aside. Hagen into the corner. Fed up to the half boards now. Fed back out. Over to Kwong. Kwong shot. And then rebound right in the mask. Dennis now holds it. Dennis inside out move. Dennis Works it to the center. Dennis and Lawley switch spaces. Dennis will just put it down low to Inouye. Inouye tries to feed it back out front. Now fed up. Lawley gets it. Lawley can't quite get it. Now chipped up. Lawley works it over. Comes to Dennis. And now Dennis has Inouye. Inouye comes in all by himself. Inouye shot off the bar. Comes straight back off the crossbar. Fed back down low again. Hagen will be the first one to it. Hagen goes behind the net, push it into the corner. Kwong's there. Good opportunities for the Sharks. They've not been able to find pay dirt. That comes all the way through. Inouye again has it. Inouye circles, behind the net, right in front. Kwong score! Owen Kwong on a feed from Otaro Inouye. Makes it 2-1. Good patience by Otaro as he came behind the net. Found Kwong set up in the slot for the one-timer. Franzik steps in. Comes to Chan. Here comes Chan. Battles for it. Comes all the way through. Now taken. Franzik steps in. Dennis. Janik comes forward. Janik right in front, shot, and Chan just had that go off a pad. Now Tino, he's knocked down, gets right back up though, comes over to Franzik. Franzik into the corner. Now Tino's there. Now flipped up and kicked up by Stevens. Stevens tries to keep it, but now that's worked up and out by Dennis, or by Janik. Janik to Chan. Chan is able to seal the boards. Now Chan has it. Chan goes behind the net, battles, but it's taken away. Outlet pass comes all the way down. That'll be no icing. Now push back deep. Pass fanned on Stevens there. That comes out off of Chan, but he'll tip it up and out. 2-on-1 now. Chan has Franzik. Chan comes through, feeds it to Franzik. Franzik looks for the tip, just missed. Goes into the corner. Stevens is there. He'll feed it back down to Steph. Steph up to the boards, leads it for Chan. He'll look for the cycle. Kubota's there, but now fed around. And here comes the long stretch pass all the way through. Stevens gets a stick on it now. Stevens able to work it away. Spins back. His pass deflects. One-timer. Goes just wide. Pizjak seals his man. Pizjak tries to feed it up. He would have had Kubota. Now it does come. Pizjak works it over. Kubota gets it to Jones. Brody Jones comes in. His shot goes wide. That's a long stretch pass. Inside out move. Backhand shot, score. That'll tie it. I don't think I got the... We talked about that earlier. But the Patriots would be looking for that floater. And that worked that time. Caught the Sharks changing, and we're tied at 2. Now it looks like Dennis is going to take center. Tremblay at defense. And now they switch back. Fed up, and Dennis chips it up to Pizjak. Pizjak. Inside out move. Here comes Pizjak. Pizjak holds on to it, spins. Now taken from Pizjak. Kubota. Dennis intercepts it, fed back in, but right to the Patriots player. Fan on that now, chipped up. That's going to come to Lawley. Lawley feeds it up to Kubota. Kubota comes all the way through. Kubota's hooked. That'll be a penalty to Kubota. And the Sharks will look to break this tie as they go on the power play. Face off. Comes the Patriots. They'll come back. Inway back on defense, able to work that away. Toe drags up to Jones. Now I'll get it to Stevens. Stevens enters 3-on-2. Over to Hagen, but just behind him. Now fed up. Centering pass comes all the way through. Stevens has it. Stevens feeds it up to Kwong, but knocked off his stick. Now fed back in deep again. Sharks have not been able to get set up. Inway inside out move. Now Otaro comes in. He'll enter the zone with speed. Otaro running into the boards. Now taken, reversed, and Kwong can't hold it in, so he'll circle back. Kwong, nice little move. Owen comes to the center. Drop it for Stevens. Stevens tries to pass it, but taken away. Now here comes the Patriots back. Jones is back. No pull up. Inway cooks it over. Now comes to Stevens. Stevens works it up. He's got Kwong. Has Matino. Tries to pick the corner. Couldn't get it to go. Now the Sharks will get it set up to Stevens. Stevens tries to get it to Dennis, and that's tipped and fed back out of Dennis. Circles back. He's by himself. Long stretch pass to Otaro Inway. Inway comes in. Inway, backhand pass. Once in front, comes over to Janik. Janik's shot is covered up. 20 seconds left on the Sharks power play. 2:39 here. Period number 2. Martino will step in. He'll take this draw. Push down low. Martino comes back. He'll work it back up to Chan. Chan to Dennis. Dennis has that knocked off his stick. Now here comes Chan, races back. Drop pass. Shot, score. And that's the shorty. And the Patriots go up 3-2. Sharks had numbers back, but they failed to cover the Patriots player in the slot. Left him all alone. Not a lot Hilsenteger could do. Tremblay will step in. He'll take this draw. Only 5 seconds left on the power play. Stevens works it up to Pisjak. Back to Stevens. Worked over to Franzik. Franzik enters the zone. Franzik goes to the outside. Franzik comes all the way through. Toe drag. Franzik right in front. Tries to get it up, but now taken by the Pats. They'll go outside. Cut back. Center pass. Long shot blocked. Comes right to Tremblay. Now fed up and to Tremblay. From Kubota, Tremblay inside out, shot, go just wide, had the corner. Now that's fed up down the ice, and that will be icing. We're going to get a discussion. I don't know what the discussion is about. Now the second referee will join. They're talking about whether it was an icing or not. Was it a touch? I didn't see that Stevens touched it. Now if they do rule that it is a inadvertent whistle instead of an icing, faceoff will come back down to the Sharks zone. One of the few areas where the team can be penalized by a referee's mistake, and no, no changes, so we'll play as is. Kwong steps in. Comes right to the slot. Shot up and over the net by Hagen. Inouye battles for it now. Inouye, nice spin. Has the puck. Inouye right to Hagen. Tried the one-timer off the heel, though. From the Patriots in, they'll cut to the center. They'll feed it now down low. Jones is there. Jones gets a stick on it. Right to the front, right to shot, and covered up. 1:08 here, period number 2. Sharks trailing 3-2. Martino will step in, he'll take this draw. Right to the Patriots though. They'll put it up. Now feed it in. Kicked up by Martino, up and out. That's fed in, that'll be offsides. That'll be intentional offsides, which is what we should have seen last night. Not that I remember those kind of things. But that was definitely the definition of intentional offsides, where you, under pressure, definitely know you have your teammates in the zone and you decide to put it in offsides anyway. Now Martino will step in. Comes over to Janik. Janik to Lawley. Lawley feeds one. Behind the net it goes. Martino's there. Martino tries to stick up. Comes over to Franzik. Franzik has a stick stuck. Seen that now in a couple different places. Now it comes down low. Chan goes back. Franzik's stick is on the ground. That must be broke. Chan knocked off the puck. Now here comes all the way through. Shot, glove save. Hilson Tegger. Sharks didn't close the gap. And had Hilson Tegger there to bail them out, as the Patriots player came through untouched. Face off. Off a skate and out. Now fed up. Back pass, and that's going to be it. And then the late shot. Dennis not happy about it. Let's see if that fires the Sharks up at all. But good sportsmanship there from the Patriots player with the apology. After 2, Patriots 3, Sharks 2. As we get ready to start period number 3, just want to say a heartfelt thank you to all of the families and the young men that make up this team for their welcoming of Carter as he moved away from home at 16 to come play. I don't think the record is where any of these boys would want it to be, but I think the friendships will be something that endure, and long after the records are forgotten, the memories will be those of fun and travel. So thank you very much for everybody for making Carter feel at home. Back to action, that comes through. Inouye tripped up a little bit, fed back up. Long pass from the Patriots in over cross ice. Good stick by Stevens. Stevens feeds that to Hagen. Hagen up the boards. Now fed up and all the way down the ice. Waved off. Stevens had stepped up to play it, and that's why they waved that off. Taken from Dennis. Fed back as the cycle gets started. Stevens is there. Inway. Back out to the point. Long shot, kick save, loose. Right in front, still loose. Now Stevens has it. Stevens tries to feed it up. Now he does get it up to Inway. Puck's bouncing all over the place though. Sharks can't get it to settle. Now here comes the Jones behind the net, gets it to Stevens. Stevens off the boards, works it over to Martino. Martino, cross ice pass. Here comes to Chan. Chan's able to work it up. Here comes Colin. Colin, shot, sure! Colin Chan with his second of the night, and it's a snipe. Chan up the left-hand side. Let that one rip, and in it goes. Even in the score at 3. The 3 to the score here in period number 3. Cross ice pass comes all the way through, now dumped in deep. Janik. Janik feeds it up to Chan. Chan, good outlet. Has Martino, 3-on-2 developing. Martino over to Stevens. Stevens, or actually Franzik, goes to the corner. Now Martino is there. Referee moves positions. Getting to the golden triangle, as the referees call it. Now that comes up and to Janik. Janik will just put it down low to the center. Now here comes right shot. One-timer. Looked like Tremblay just got it off the toe, went high. Now they'll battle for it in this corner on this side. Tremblay steps up. Drop pass and almost taken by the Sharks. Now fed down low. Janik is there. Push deep again. Janik fed up and right to the Patriots, but that player is canceled. As now here comes Jones up the right-hand side. Jones in, he's survey situation, drops it back to Chan. Chan looking for the Hattie, but he passed it to the far corner as he's at the end of his shift. Back to Jones. Fed up, and Dennis had to back up to play that. Now Dennis has company. He'll back all the way up. Nice move by Xander. Feed it up to Kubota. Kubota tries to feed it back to Dennis, but that pass is tipped. Lawley races back. Lawley comes up. We'll feed it all the way around. Nobody there. Fed back deep by the Patriots. Fed around again. Lawley cuts to the center. He'll just chip it up and out. Now over to Tremblay. Tremblay backhands it into the corner. Come the Patriots back. Shot just wide. Rebound. Fanned on. Now here comes the Sharks back the other way. Pizjak comes in. He'll go up the right-hand side. Pizjak builds a wall. Comes down low. He'll feed it up, but Janik can't hold it. But Tremblay's back. Tremblay circles. Tremblay feeds it up to Hagen, or Kubota, excuse me. And now here comes the Patriots back. They'll drop it to the center, and Stevens is able to kick that up. It's a track meet. Stevens comes up. Stevens toe drag inside out move and just pulled it wide. Stevens again is able to get that back, but he caught a toe. Stevens sticks with it, kicks it up to his Stevens tried to go inside out, but he's eliminated. Now Hagen intercepts it. Hagen puts it in to the offensive zone. Kwong almost gets a stick on it. Now here comes the Patriots in. They catch a toe, but get right back up. That's hits a skate of Inouye. Now fed on net, but just wide. Cross ice pass, rejected, comes out to the point. Long shot, score! Shot came all the way through. And now that'll make it 4-3, and Coach Doyle will take a timeout. Welcome back. Period 3 about to continue here. Sharks trailing 4-3. Inouye, Kwong, Hagen. As the Sharks have goes back. Jones backpedals. Jones eliminates his man momentarily, but they work past all the way through. That comes out to Hagen. Hagen comes up the left-hand side. Hagen chips it forward. Lawley gets it. He'll feed it in deep. See if the Sharks try something new after that timeout. Inouye is there. That comes through. Kwong tries to feed it over to Jones, but it's off of his stick now. Jones races back. He'll feed it over to Lawley. Lawley tried to hit Inouye, but icing waved off. Long stretch pass. That shot, rising shot, way over the net. And that'll be offsides. .10:48 here. Martino, clean win. Back to Dennis. Dennis feeds it forward to Martino. Now Franzik chops at it. Comes through. Now Chan intercepts it. Chan feeds it to Martino. Chan cutting the center. Martino tries to feed it back to Chan. Couldn't quite get it. Work back up to Dennis. Dennis spins. He'll drop it for Stevens. Stevens comes in, and that's fed up and out. And here come the Dennis works that puck away, but his pass fed right on. Shot tipped just wide. Franzik, almost takes a head off a referee. Chan works it up and out. Now Chan has it. Chan waiting for Steven or Martino to get back on sides, but he had fallen down, but now he comes right to him. Here comes Rock. He'll try a shot, but it's deflected up and into the netting. Sharks going with some different lines this game, if you haven't noticed. Tremblay steps in, that comes down low. Kubota back to Janik. Janik shoots one, tipped aside. Centering pass right in front, that comes out to Lawley. Lawley, his shot fluttered, taken off the toe. His Jack battles for it. Now fed up, and Janik can't quite hold it in. Janik battles for it though. Now he's able to tip it up. Lawley. Comes through to Janik, and all the way through, shot turned aside. Now fed up to the boards, to the point. And that pass deflects. Janik's there. Janik works it up. Back to Janik. Janik goes to the outside. Janik still centering pass, looking for Kubota. Now here comes the volley shot and goes behind the net, comes right in front. Janik gets it again. Or yes, that is Sam Janik. He'll reverse it. Find Tremblay. Finds Janik a little in front of him though. He's able to get it back to Hagen. One hands it up to the center. Toe drag shot, just wide. Now here comes Kwong. Kwong pulls that out. He'll feed it over to Hagen. Hagen up to the left-hand side. He'll feed one on net. Dennis puts it back to Hagen. Hagen feeds it back down to Dennis. Dennis walks the line right, shot, and glove down. Tremblay was there, didn't get all of it though. 7:44 left. Sharks looking for the equalizer. Trying to tie this one back up. Face off. Worked behind the net by the Patriots. They'll feed it out. Hagen, or anyways, able to knock it down. Back to Hagen. Backhander comes back out. Jones comes in. Jones, whoa, just barely missed that top corner. Back to Jones. He'll feed it back into the corner. Kwong to Hagen. Hagen shoots one on. Stick to side, Inouye races towards the boards. That comes up and not out, but now it does as the Patriots take it. Now fed back in to Dennis. Dennis will work it over to Jones. Jones gets it to Inouye. Inouye, Kwong. Into Kwong. Kwong feeds it through, looking for Hagen. Just missed him. Now here comes the Patriots back. Shot goes wide. Inouye will be the first one there. He'll drop it up, and Jones overskated it momentarily. Now it does come to Stevens. He'll push it in deep, but taken by the Pats. Here comes the Pats, their number one player. He'll dump it in to Jones. Jones reverses to Stevens. Stevens stretch pass comes down. Here comes Chan. He's looking for the Hattie. Comes in, backhand shot, score! Colin Chan with the hat trick ties this game at 4. Long stretch pass caught the Patriots sleeping. Chan went backhander and in. And that makes it 4-4. Face off, indirect pass comes through past Janik. Janik backhands it up. Looking for Maltino, fed back in. That's offsides. Face off will come with the center. Face off. Comes through. Dennis has it. Dennis enters. Or actually, Stevens. Now chipped down. Franzik knocks it down. He'll work it back to Janik. Janik feeds it up. No, and that'll be icing. Face off. Slot goes just wide. Rebound shot deflects. Janik tried to glove it down, didn't quite get there. Fed back out to the point. Shot, that missed wide as well. Maltino's there. Maltino will knock it up. Now Janik. Janik feeds it up, but can't get there. Comes off of him to Maltino. Maltino works it over to Chan. Chan tried to go around. Had that taken away though. Stevens feeds it back. Fed up to Janik. Janik, backhander, and still loose. Fed up. Stevens comes in. Can't quite get there. Good back check by Janik. Now here comes the Florida into the zone, centering pass, blocked. Down low it goes. Now Stevens has it, tries to fish it out. It's in the skates of Franzik. Now it does come to Janik. Janik comes, he's got Piszczak. Janik, shot, glove down. 4:49 here. Period 3, tied at 4. Carter Lawley will take the draw. Comes to Trambly. Florida comes in all the way through. Shot, kicked aside. Now behind the net it goes. Lawley's there. Lawley gets it up to Piszczak. Piszczak gets it to Dennis. Dennis battles for it. Now here comes 2-on-1. Backhand shot comes through. Lawley, he'll reverse it. Stick on the ice. Sharks will, I'm not sure whose it is. Goes to the Sharks bench. They battle for it. Fed up. Hagen goes wide. Sharks are going to change behind the play. Hagen still battling for it. Now it does come out to Florida. Florida, inside out move. Shot and off the mask of Hilsentegger to Stevens. He'll feed it up to Hagen again. Hagen has Kwong. Hagen goes wide. Hagen tries to feed it to the front. That pass is deflected. Fed up and out. Jones walks the blue line as he waits for everybody to get back on side. Actually, he'll feed it back to Stevens. Carrick Stevens comes up the center. Stevens all the way through. Floats one on over the blocker, right out in front. Back to Jones. Jones to Inouye. Otaro comes in. Otaro pushes that deep all the way through. Otaro tries to put it to the front of the net. Stevens shot loose. Comes in out of the zone. 2:42 left. Jones backpedals. Work it over to Stevens. Stevens pass fanned on. Here comes Florida. Right shot. Glove down by Hilsentegger. And we get the whistle. As everybody gets up. Carrick Stevens asking the referee a question, or maybe giving an opinion. 2:31, tied at 4. Right slot off of Hilsentegger's mask. Comes to Lawley. Lawley comes back around to Janik. Janik feeds it up to Maltino. Maltino over to Franzik. Franzik enters the zone. He'll drop it back to Lawley. Lawley's slapper goes wide. Fed down deep. Now Maltino has it. Maltino cuts back. Comes through to Chan. Chan stays with it. Chan to the half boards. Chan still with it. Kicks it up. Here comes Chan. Backhand shot goes just wide. Reversed. Franzik activates. Now it's locked up on the boards. Referees will ask the players to move it. They won't blow this unless somebody falls on it. They're going to keep saying to move the puck, and now it does come loose. It comes all the way through. Now fed down the ice. Janik comes back. Janik to Lawley. Lawley cross ice to Chan. Chan cuts through, tripped up, no call. Janik races over. Janik. Lawley chips it up to Maltino. Maltino to Janik. Janik is going to enter the zone. Minute left. Janik centering pass blocked. Now comes to Janik. Janik feeds it into the far corner. Kubota goes for it. Kubota locks up. Now it comes to Lawley. Lawley cuts to the center. He'll try a shot blocked into the corner. And now here comes the Alliance back. They'll overskate the puck momentarily. You now flip it in over the net. Lawley races back. Lawley into the corner. He'll reverse it. Now it comes up to Tremblay. Tremblay enters the zone. 18 seconds left. Reversed as Sharks are changing behind the play. Comes to Kubota. Kubota tries to feed it over, looking for Tremblay, but taken by the Alliance. They'll go behind their net. Likely happy to end this one. So now we're going to go to a, let's see, we're going to see what the referees say. 5-on-5 for 5 minutes.
Is it 5, 3-on-3, or 4-on-4?
We'll see in a second. It looked like the referee was signaling 5-on-5. But, and you thought the season was over? Nothing like bonus hockey. It's a sport that keeps on giving. So we will switch sides. So it is a new period. Long change now for both teams. So it is 3-on-3. Sharks will go with Hagen, Inouye, and Dennis. For 5 minutes, comes back to Dennis, looking for the golden goal. Dennis to Inouye. Inouye comes in. Inouye cuts back. Inouye to the center. Inouye comes in alone. Inouye right in front, looking for Hagen. Couldn't get it. Dennis will retreat back. Dennis, his pass partially fanned on, now taken by the Alliance, or by that shot. Nope, they're gonna circle back. Cross ice pass comes all the way through. Hagen comes all the way, now covered up. And the Sharks will send out 3 new players. It's going to be the hat trick. Colin Chan along with Owen Kwong and Carter Lawley. Face off, back to the Florida. Now we got a broken stick. Kwong's stick broke. So we'll see if Kwong not going to be able to get off with the long change. Now back to the slot, shot loose. Kwong kicks at it, still loose. Turnaround, shot goes just wide. Now Kwong with the check, Lawley comes over, but fed it down low it goes. Now Lawley has it. Lawley's gonna chip it up. Kwong races over, he's gonna get a new stick. Make a change, shot comes over just wide. Franzik got just enough of it. Fed up and out. 3:27 left. Here comes the Alliance in, shot, that goes off a glove and into the netting. Sharks will send out Hagen, Janik, and Franzik. Face off. Won by the Patriots, comes in, toe drag, comes around, shot, goes just wide. Now fed over by the Patriots. Janik's there. Drop down low, Hagen activates. Hagen into the corner. That shot wide. Janik comes down. Cross ice feed. Hagen gets a stick on it. Now here they come, centering shot goes wide. We're gonna try we're gonna mark that one, the Michigan, to end it. And that sort of sums up the season. Let's take a look at it. Up and around the lacrosse style move. Patriots win 5-4. Well, thank you for joining us this season here. I wish you all the very best in any future endeavors. I hope to see you again in the future. If you're ever in Scottsdale, Arizona, or anywhere in the greater Metro Phoenix area, please feel free to give us a call, look us up. We'd love to connect. Until then, I'm Jason Lawley. Have a good night.